Hmm. Hey, Shay, how you doing? I'm trying to look for my live up here so I can read y'all comments on the screen. Okay, let me see. Make sure my comments is on the screen that way, because my phone is a little farther away. So, can you hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I just want to make sure you can hear me. So, I am packing. Well, actually, I'm packed, but I just wanted to put this out there. Hey, Etta, how you doing? I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Make sure y'all can hear me. Hold on, let me fix this TV so I can see. Okay, there we go. Ah, how y'all doing tonight? Hopefully everybody doing good. Well, I do have a video, but I figured, you know what, I didn't really like the video, and so since I had a little time tonight and my stuff is already here, sort of semi-packed, and I was just putting my last stuff in here. I figured, you know what? Let me just do this live, and that way y'all can see how I be packing and stuff. And doggone it, how about my earbud want to tell me the battery is low, so I'm gonna put on my other earbud and let this one recuperate itself. Hold on. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Put one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, this earbud. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. It sound muffled, you said? What about now? It sound better? Ooh, I'm looking at myself on the big screen. And, oh, it sound the same. Okay, let me put on my other earbud. My, my, yep, that's my, let me connect my decent phone. Yeah, the other one. All right. All right. Can y'all hear me now? What about now? Can y'all hear me now? I put my beats on. Okay, yeah. The other ones was running dead. I need to charge these because they actually been on my ear most of the day. But anyway, how y'all doing? Who I got in the chat? I got Etta, I got Shay. Okay, ladies, y'all are in here, so we gonna get into this packing, finalized packing, but I'm gonna start from the beginning. So when I'm packing, I usually start off with this book. I'm just gonna be real with you. I got this book from, I won this book along with a thermos and a cap and a little pouch that said Icon of the Seas from the inaugural sailings. You said the sound keep cutting out? Really? Thank you. Said the sound keep cutting out. I don't know why. I'm just sitting in one spot. How do I sound to you? Do I sound like I'm breaking up or something? You hear fine? Okay, Shay, it might just be you.
I don't know. Maybe if you got me on speakerphone or something. And since I'm talking through the Bluetooth, usually if I'm on the Bluetooth and someone else is like on speakerphone, it's like a noise canceling. So if there's some noise in your area, it's gonna cancel out when I talk, and vice versa. So, um, anyway, I always start with this book, and I found this book helpful. Um, I found this book helpful. I like these little books that have like the little pen holder on there, and and then you got like like a little notebook. I actually keep it on my nightstand, and I actually use it to plan for my trips. Basically, I have my little list. I make myself a little list, and it always says what to pack on there, and I always write down the days, like travel day or the day before, um, as well as what's going on during the cruise and then coming home. So I always keep a list of that because I usually think about what I'm going to wear. I think about it first. Executing doesn't take long. It's the processing of thinking on how to execute that usually takes the longest. So I as long as I know exactly what I'm going to wear, it doesn't take me any time to pack at all. So but usually it'll take a couple of days depending on, what's going on. But I usually write down like travel day, the day before the cruise or the trip, the day of the trip, travel, what I'm wearing to dinner that day, if I feel like changing out of my clothes. I usually don't change out of my darn clothes. Wherever I go, whatever clothes I traveled in, that's where I'm going to dinner in. And I'm usually not raggedy. So, am I still packing lots of shoes with different outfits? No, I do not. Because I'm about to show you how to take care of that. I'm telling you, this is the best way to go about it. Okay, and I'm glad you said something about shoes because I'm missing. I have to go pack another pair of shoes, um, because, like I said, I didn't finalize. So, um, once I get my outfits ready, usually on a cruise, I end up packing more clothes than I do if I was going to a resort. Um, because at a resort, daytime is just swimwear, right? So it's bathing suit and a cover up, flip flops. That's all I'm wearing all day, every day, unless I'm going off the resort. If I'm going off the resort, then I may pack a pair of shorts or capris, some sneakers in case I have forgot to run, right? In case I got to run some daggone well. Uh, I want to make sure I got some good grip and I get to running and I'm not running around in no darn flip flops. But anyway, um, and then usually it's just really dinner clothes, and based on what's going on dinner, usually dinner at a resort, even you could dress up a maxi dress. Girl, you put on a maxi dress. You could either put on flip flops and dress it down, or you can go and put on some nice earrings, some nice jewelry, and some nice fancy flip flops, bracelet, accessories, your hair done, makeup done, a whole dinner outfit. And it's simple. And it is simple. So, um, yes, resorts are definitely easier to pack for, but we've been cruising because guess what? I'm going where it's free. That's where I'm going. All right. So, um, travel day, basically the day where I'm going, getting on the plane. Usually it's the night before the cruise. So usually I always put my stuff up here because usually either I'm coming from work and I'm coming in, changing clothes real quick, and jumping in the Uber or jumping in the car. If we are leaving in the morning, same thing. My clothes is already out, and usually I try to wear something casual and simple. So usually I'm a like a sweatpants type girl. I do not like to wear jeans traveling nowhere. I just feel restricted. I just don't do jeans. Jeans are restrictive, but I usually, wear some nice, comfortable wide leg sweatpants. These are wide leg ones, and they high waisted too. So they're very comfortable, and you can, dress them up, dress them down, just wear some nice sneakers with them. But I'm traveling, so Even though we supposed to be going to Bayside, we supposed to be going to Bayside Market when we get to Miami that night. Probably go out and get some drinks, or maybe even go to the speakeasy or whatever. But I'm just gonna wear a form fitting t-shirt under this one. And this one just says husband and wife travel partners for life. That's all it says. So it's just a travel shirt. And this is my sweater. And this one is a crop sweater. I've been looking for a lounge set where the jacket is like, waist length or a little longer, but most of them for some reason keep coming in a crop size, but it's okay as long as my arms are covered and my t-shirt is long. So this is just a little sweat jacket, hoodie, for getting on the plane, in case it get cool, and it's always cool. I don't know. You know what, that air be blowing? I don't know why that air be blowing, but usually when I travel, I don't wear my good fancy sneakers. I am not messing up my Michael Kors sneakers, my Gucci sneakers, my Prada sneakers. I ain't messing up none of them sneakers because those are the only sneakers I wear. Yeah, I do got some Reeboks. I never wear them. I do got some Nikes. I never wear them unless I'm doing something recreational. I don't wear them type sneakers. You very seldom gonna catch me in some sneakers. And if I do, if I am in some sneakers, they're like travel or recreational sneakers. They are not dressy ones unless I'm wearing sneakers for the outfit. I'm not wearing sneakers for the functionality of it. But these are my Asics. I wear Asics when I travel, and Asics when I am on my trip. Sometimes I wear my Steve Maddens because those are comfortable too. And they have some good support. I got flat feet, so it's important for me to make sure that my feet are comfortable. So I had to replace the black ones I had. I had them daggone black Asics sneakers before for 6 years. I said, girl, you could almost see your toe peeking through the top. Like the top of the mesh looked like it was wore. I said, oh no, honey, you got to buy some more. So I bought some off of Amazon, and that is it. Yeah, I do like the zip on the jacket. I do. I like the zip on that sweat jacket. All right. So that's the evening we get there is comfortable enough to travel in, and is also comfortable but also fashionable enough where we can walk across the street because we will be staying at the um one of the hotels. I forgot the name of it, but it's right across the street from the Bayside Market, so we can walk right across the street, and so we can go there, go out, maybe get something to eat, listen to some music, have a couple of drinks, stuff like that. And then let me see here. Um, day one. So on day one, I'm about to say where my phone. I'm recording with the damn thing. Anyway, on day one, we don't have anything planned except for a show. We didn't schedule any specialty dining or anything like that on the first night. The first day, it's usually buffet, playmakers or something, go see a show, go to the sail away, go to the evening show. I don't know, if I can't remember. Yes, the Icon did have a balloon drop. I'm curious to know if they're going to have a balloon drop for this week. But we'll see. But usually we like to be free the first day, and not really be buckled down with any type of schedule. So Etta said, "Oh my God, I'm all in your head. Your hair looks so good. Thank you, thank you. Don't worry, I'll take it down sometime before I'm finished over here. I just don't want it in my way while I'm doing all of this stuff. Thank you." And yes, these are crochet, girl. These are crochet. Let me tell you something. My sister did her thing, but I told her next time to cause see the hair I had in previously, when she first did it, it didn't matter what the braid pattern was. But now with these, I would have preferred for her to do the beehive closer to the back versus up here, because here it shows like just a little lump, but it's fine because it actually gives the braids a little volume. It don't make it just flat on your head. It gives it a little volume. So yeah, I put it in the bun. I wear it like this to work. But they already know. They be like, "Ooh, where you going?" Whenever they see the braids in my hair, be like, "Where you going?" Be like, "See, I'm gonna have to switch up on y'all. Y'all all in my business." Every time they see, they say, "That's travel here. That's travel here." So, all right. So it's 7 days. So that means I'm gonna need 7 daytime outfits. Well, I'm not gonna count embarkation day because that's day one. But I'm gonna no, I'm gonna count that because I got the packet, right? So I need 7 cruise day during the day outfits, and I'm gonna need 7 dinner outfits. Okay, the dinner outfits is usually where all this stuff that's in my suitcase occurs, right? And then I'm gonna need something to wear back on the plane when we're disembarking off of the cruise to get on the plane to come home. So usually what I do, especially since we've been on the Icon before, and I know we didn't have our luggage, but see, dinner time is where we plan on, being flying flossy, right? So the daytime, not so much. Daytime is like, shorts and a t-shirt, leggings and a t-shirt, flip-flops, cute little flip-flop sandals or whatever. Hair down, hair done, whatever. Just very relaxed. And then also packing a couple of bathing suits. I'm only going to bring 3 because I can always rotate those. I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna take a bathing suit for every day. I ain't doing all that. I can easily wash that bathing suit, hang it up on the patio, and it be ready for day 4 if I wore it on day 1. And then I got under my little moo-moos, and then I have 7 dinner outfits. So let's go on and get into the actual outfits. So, of course, we always have the extras, right? The extra outfits, like just in case something get dirty or something like that. Okay. So, in terms of daytime, hold on, let me get, because I actually have my outfits separated. I usually fold my outfits together. So then that way I know that when I pick this up, it's a top and a bottom in there. I'm just a little OCD like that, but it just helped me make sure that I've already packed that outfit for the time. See, Edison, I definitely don't have lots of bathing suits, maybe 3 or 4. That's all you need. Now, I have a lot of bathing suits because some of them fit good and then some of them be like, eh. But, you wear the ones that look good all the time. So, all right. So, outfit, outfit number 1. So, getting on the ship. So, I'm a content creator, right? So, because I'm a content creator, I usually like to wear leggings on the first day on the ship. I very seldom do I wear shorts because I never know how cool it's going to be. And even if it's hot, leggings are still okay as long as my top is a t-shirt. Okay. So usually, I don't know about you all, but I don't fell in love with this brand of leggings. And these brand of leggings, you get them off of Amazon, and it's by Ewedoos, Ewedoos. And anything that I mention, if I got it off of Amazon, I will put the links in the description. They'll be in there, at least give it about 24 hours. It'll be in the description. But these leggings right here fit these hips, smooths out whatever little dimples you may see in these thighs of mine. And it got pockets, y'all, on the side. Deep pockets. You can put your phone in here. Look at this pocket. Look how deep my hand is, all the way down to my wrist. I like these because you can put stuff in your pockets and it's like flat. So I could put my whole phone in there. How you doing, Anna? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Welcome in. Just packing up for a cruise. And there's pockets on both sides. So you got 2 deep pockets on the side. And they got a pocket on the inside of them. On the inside where you could put like a key, credit card, driver's license, whatever, if you don't want them on the outside. So I usually pack a pair of these for every day. However, they may not always be leggings. Sometimes they are capris. So, for instance, these are the capri version. Okay, they come down to my calves. Same thing. It got the pockets and everything. And I also have like different colors. These white ones came in the mail. I'm almost scared to wear these because these look like they're gonna be dirty the first time I put them on. And when I tell y'all, this is nice and thick. Look at this. This is nice and thick. This ain't no, you can't see through them. No, nothing. You can't see through nothing. This is, I love them, and they hold everything so nice. Ooey Doos, EWEDOOS. Those are the leggings and capris, and they also come in shorts, y'all. They also come in shorts. So if you like shorts, so they come when the short shorts, like the regular shorts, like mid thigh, right? Then they also have shorts that's the lower thigh closer to your knee but above your knee. Then they got capris that come to your calves, and then they got the full leggings that go to your ankles. They thick. They come in black, white, red. Not bright red. It's like a dark brick red. They have blue, which is like a navy blue, like a true blue. It's not like blue black. It's not royal blue. It's like just a true regular blue. They have green, like a camouflage army type green. They have let's see, green, blue. Oh, and they also got like that stone color where it look like black and white mixed together, look like little strips. They're not stripes, they just look like stone wash almost. And they also have a couple of camouflage ones. So I only have white, black. I have white, black, gray. They do have gray, like charcoal gray. Charcoal gray, um, the blue ones. But very seldom do I wear them. Most of the time, I wear the black ones and the blue ones, and I might put the green ones on every now and again. But anyway, I always wear the leggings getting on the ship along with one of our t-shirts. So I'll be getting on with my sipping and tripping t-shirt. Okay, that's the back, this the front. So I'll be wearing this on the ship. TJ will be wearing his as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's our first outfit getting on the ship. Let me put these leggings back over here. Pack up my outfit because y'all, I've already packed my stuff. So I'm making sure my stuff is together so I can put it back in the suitcase. And then for dinner, we just gonna do the buffet or go wherever we can go. Probably go to Playmakers or something, cause we not changing our clothes. They gonna have to accept us with leggings and a t-shirt, cause I ain't doing the rest of that. Ain't happening. Okay, so during the day, the next day, we are at sea. And so it all depends. If I go swimming, then I'm gonna be wearing bathing suit and I call it a moo. What's up, Ra? How you doing? Let me see. Do they have any Daisy Dukes? No, they do not have no Daisy Dukes. Well, it may end up being Daisy Dukes if you got a big booty and you put on the mid thigh shorts, then they may look like Daisy Dukes, but no, ain't they don't Ooey Doos don't have they do not have Daisy Dukes. But anyway, if I'm gonna be by the pool, most likely I'll be putting on my black bathing suit and this summer top, which is it's open on the sides, right here. So it's open on the sides, and it's just a regular old stripe, like a cover up type dress. And I'm just gonna wear it over my bathing suit. So whenever I go eat and everything, I still look presentable. Cause ain't nothing worse than seeing folks walking around with their booty cheeks out, while I'm trying to get my food. Cause that ain't working. Sorry, that's not working. So that's bathing suit. Now, if I decide um, not to swim, then on the first day, I'm gonna be wearing my Spirit Scrutiny t-shirt and my black leggings or capris. So I'll just be wearing my Spirit Scrutiny t-shirt. We're gonna be representing the channel all week long. Got my this one. Nope, this is my secret sip one, not Spirit Scrutiny. This is my secret sip right here. So I'll be wearing that for day day 2 during the day. If we're not swimming, then this is what I'll be putting on. Something I could chill in, have a couple of drinks, people watch, and laugh at people. I like to do that. Listen to some music and call it a day. And then for dinner, now we have reservations on evening 2 at the Empire Supper Club, I think it's called. That's the big fancy one they got on the icon. I think it's like $160 some per person, but it is an exclusive dinner club where they have live performances. Think of it like the Cotton Club almost. Okay, so the icon represents Chicago and the star represents New York. So this one represents Chicago. Let me see. People watching is a thing, honey. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's up, Wanston Leo? How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Yolo, how you doing? Welcome in. And in that particular restaurant, you get a 7-course meal, and there's a full cocktail with each meal, with each course. And in between, they keep the Moet coming. So, from what I understand, you're going to be towed up from the flow up, leaving from out of there. Okay? So, I definitely do not plan on drinking too much before we go to dinner on that second night, because I know I'm going to be lit. I'm going to have to make sure I wear my patch. And I got my patches in the bag, my little hydration patches. Shout out to Edna and V and JT and all of them talking about them patches. Them bad boys work. I don't care what nobody say. They work, they work, they work. Um, but you have to be well, you don't have to be formally dressed, but you need to be dressy. Okay? They really want you to really represent a upper class Chicago, Cotton Club type setting night. Um, and all the men's have to wear a jacket. If you don't have a jacket, I don't care how fly your shirt is. They're going to make you put a jacket on, and if not, they will give you one. So that is something that we're going to do. Yes, the supper club, definitely going to be doing that. I will put the patches link. Anything that I'm talking about today, if I got it off of Amazon, I'm going to be putting the link in the description after the live is over. Then I'll post it. But what I'm wearing, I will be wearing royal blue and gold. It is an off the shoulder or one shoulder formal dress here. So it sort of fits like this. I'm not putting it on, but it has the blue stems at the top here, and it's long, and it has a slit that comes up the thigh. Where is it? Right here. And it has a slit that comes up the thigh right here. So this is how I'm going to be flossing, walking in the supper club. Yes, it hugs these curves of mine. And it has like little gold speckles. I don't know if you can see it, but it has little gold speckles in it. And I do have some gold shoes, and you could barely see the shoes. You're just going to see the tips of them because this actually fits all the way down to the top of my toes. Let me show you the shoes. Where's the shoes? Hold on a second. Where are my shoes? Okay, I'm going to show you one. Because I know I'm only going to have that dress on for the time for dinner. These are the shoes. These are the gold shoes here. If you can see them. But they're just, regular shoes. It's just a 3-inch heel. Nothing high because no one's going to see the shoe. I do have other shoes, but this one matches the gold specs perfectly in my dress, and all they're going to do is see the tip of it. So if I've been able to find a different type of shoe, If it was just a little less thick, I would have, but I didn't feel like having my toes out because I wanted them to actually see the shoe at the bottom. So uh, that is the shoe there. Thank you. Yes, I like the long dress too. Thank you so much, Etta. Thank you, Wanston. All right. So that's day 2. Now don't forget, you always gotta have your pajamas, but we're gonna get to the pajamas in a minute. Okay, day 3, we get off the ship. But we're not. The first stop is in Saint Martin. Um, ain't nothing there. Been there, done that. If we do get off, it might be to see if they got, like a liquor place where we can go and see if we can purchase some bottles that we haven't purchased before. But we've been to St. Martin a couple of times, and there's really nothing there that's worth bringing back. But we gonna get off just to get off or whatever. But even if we do, of course, I got to represent the channel anyway. So usually when I get off the ship, what I try to do is I try to make sure that I'm wearing sneakers. So what I wear is gonna have to work with these black sneakers because those are only sneakers I'm bringing. I don't bring 2, 3 pair of sneakers that's gonna match with every outfit. I'm not doing that. I used to carrying 2 big suitcases for what? And I'm not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna wear my Event Shorts t-shirt, right? Just gonna wear it, very simple. And put this on with some sneakers and some jean shorts. So they're just regular jean shorts. Just regular jean shorts. These I got these. Actually, I got these off of Amazon too. They fit perfect, honey. Perfect, perfect. Hug these thighs. Come all the way down, right above the knee, off the chain. So that's what I like. So that's what I'm wearing. And then that evening will be dinner. Okay. So here goes dinner outfit number 2. This one is a long dress. It's just a casual dress with the automatic metal necklace at the top, so I don't have to wear any jewelry except for earrings. But this is see if I can hold it up. It's just a dress. Oh, God, good grief. I'm just gonna hold it up. So this is pretty much it. It's just a dress and it's long. I love long dresses that flow down at the bottom. Right here. I like the way it'll come in at the waist and then flow outwards and stuff, so it still shows your curves and everything. And I like the fact that I won't have to wear a necklace. I just got to make sure I have my gold earrings to match it and be done. And ladies, when y'all wearing hardware, please be mindful that hardware on your clothes much match the hardware on your ears, your wrist, your purse, because I've seen folks wearing silver hardware, but then they pocketbook got gold hardware on it. Just try and get something that is going to actually match the hardware. The hardware is important. All right. And then the next day, one of those days, we're gonna be at St. Thomas. We are not getting off the ship. I don't had enough of their rum. However, it's gonna be Moo Day, so that is definitely bathing suit and Moo Day, and I have 2 Moo that I'm gonna bring along with bathing suit. So of course, I have a brown bathing suit and an orange bathing suit, and this is the Moo that I'm gonna be wearing with it, which is like a swim cover up over by the pool, chilling. So this is that. So it has all the colors in it. And yes, it's going to match my bathing suits. And I just chill, put me on some sunshades so I can look like the rich auntie on the side at the pool. Hopefully they got some seafood that they can give me, but that will be with my Uh, Orange bathing suit. This is the front. This is the back. And or my two-piece brown one. Two-piece brown bathing suit. And that one is similar to the one that I wore in Greece. It's high-waisted. So I got like 3 bathing suits this color. I got white, blue, and brown. I specifically bought them for Greece. I never wore the brown one. I did wear the white one, and I did wear the blue one. And then this one is the top. This one's the top. So fits like a bandana top. All right. So if my black bathing suit, I wear my black muumuu. And it's this one right here. And I believe I took a picture of it when I was at Greece. I was sitting on the deck at on Virgin, but this is my other one that I have. So I repacked this one. I said, well, let me take it back out, wear it with my black bathing suit. So 3 bathing suits and 2 muumuus and 1 cover-up dress. So those are the only bathing suits there. My black bathing suit is just like the brown one. Then for the evening when I'm chilling, let me see. You like the brown set? Thank you. We need support on the bathing suit top. That is true, but the way that one is, it fits like a shelf bra. So it covers everything down here and it just pushes it up. So do you remember the white bathing suit, two-piece I had on when we were at Mykonos? We was at Ellis Beach. That white one, that's how the brown one fits. Same way. Same two-piece. Going to the casino in the evening, I usually also have a casual outfit, meaning something that's like pajamas, but it's not pajamas. You could wear it out. So this is actually a two-piece. It's a two-piece, one-piece jumpsuit. And yes, it actually fits, but you wear it with like a big long duster. So I have a black one and I have a gold one. And it's just a strap, one-piece unitard. So it just fits like as if it's it is a one-piece unitard. And I have this color and the black one. And then I also just have the black long duster that I can wear with this and the other one. So if, let's say, I go in my room and I take my shower and we chilling, and I'm like, you know what, I want to go back downstairs and get something to eat or go play in the casino, I don't have to get redressed. Okay. I could just put that on and it's pajamas, but it's not pajamas. Next day, I will be wearing some capris. So I also bought some capris with me. Hold on one second. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, okay. I was looking to see what side of the suitcase I was on. Let me see. This is, hold on one second. Okay, yeah, this side. Okay. So I'm wearing capris. I have a black pair of capris and a green pair of capris. So it's not always wearing leggings. And then with these capris here, these are cargo capris. Very comfortable, very comfortable. I got these from Macy's, just so you know. And they stretch, so it's good for the big booty, for the big booties. And you know it's good for the booties because the butt part sag in the back. It ain't just flat like the front. It got a little pocket in the back, so you can put your booty in there and it stretches. They stretch. And they also, well, I won't say they're high-waisted, but they're not low-waisted either, which means they don't have a gap in the back. And I actually purchased from Amazon, which is, I love them because you can always, I like to get like those fitted tees, but I like the soft fitted tees that you can dress up or dress down. And I just get a lot of colors like orange, white, blue, black, beige. And these are just short sleeve tees. These are just short sleeve tees. And they're made out of that soft, almost like that soft, stretchy rayon material. Nice and stretchy, so they fit you. And I'll just put it on with these capris. That's all. I'll just put that on with that. and put on my flip flops and be walking around the ship. That's putting. Yes, Macy's. Macy's is the bomb. All right. All right. Let me put that shirt in with it because I'm not going to put it back in that bag. I just never took it out. Wrap it up in here. And then for dinner, just so you know about those t-shirts come in handy when you get them in colors. They are those t-shirts are very comfortable, very soft, very comfortable, and they're only $8.99, $9.99, I think, something like that. They're worth it. And you wash them, good wash and wear. So these are my wide leg pants here. These are my wide leg pants for dinner. And you can wear all kinds of colors with this. But I got this with I'm not going to take it out the bag. But this is the orange t-shirt, just like the other one. So I'm going to wear orange to bring the orange out in the actual pants. I do have the green top, a black top. Now I have the orange top to bring the orange out. So I'm going to wear the orange with these pants. I love these pants. These came from Macy's too. I love Macy's. Yes, thank you, Etta. And these pants are very comfortable. I also have them in white. I do not plan on bringing the white ones. I'm just going to bring the colorful ones. I wore the white ones when we was in Greece last time. So the orange shirt with this is going to be my dinner wear, my like casual dressy dinner wear, because I'll show you all what type of flip-flops I wear, because I don't like wearing like shoes on the cruise ship. I want to be comfortable. So unless I'm dressing up for like dressy, like heels, I'm not wearing heels every night to go to dinner. They can keep that. It ain't that serious. All right. Then for the next day, I will be wearing, of course, my black leggings or my white ones. Okay, I got my white leggings with my D&D shirt. Okay, with my D&D shirt. So my D&D shirt, I will be bringing that. So I told y'all I will be repping all week wearing D&D. So far we had the Secret Ship. I'm sorry. We had sipping and tripping. We had Adventures. We had uh, Secret Sip, and now D&D. So that's there. And you know what, y'all? I'm sorry, I lied. Sipping and tripping is not getting on the ship. I forgot. I got the new logo. This is just for my sipping members, my Spirit Scrutiny members. That is what I'm wearing on the ship. Where's my shirt? Where I put my shirt? Sorry, y'all. I forgot we did get the shirt. And this, kablam! Spirit Scrutiny. Tasting the world, one sip at a time. Tasting the world, one sip at a time. Of course, ours has the QR code on it, but when I send it to my Spirit Scrutiny members, it will not have the QR code on the back. It will just have this on the front. So, how y'all like it? Do y'all like this? Do y'all like how this look? What's up, Fasten Tree? What's going on, Tree? How you doing? Oh, in Barcelona. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Cruising Chris. Look, Tree, you need to make sure tell Fats he don't be looking happy when he be trying them new beers over there. Tell him to try some of the liquor. And maybe it'll be better. But we're wearing these on the ship. Onto the ship. The day of. I forgot these shirts came in. My sipping and tripping is the next day. So whatever shirts I told y'all, just back it up, like just push it back a day, basically. So yeah, we're wearing our Spirit Scrutiny new logo shirts. Spirit Scrutiny members only. Sorry y'all. I got a whole bunch of other logos and stuff folk can get, but this is just for the Spirit Scrutiny members. Um Got to make sure they get something that's a little different. All right. Now, the next day. So one of those days is going to be, let me see, what day we on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on day 5. So day 5 are the black capri, just like the green ones, the black capri pants, the black capri cargo pants, along with the Sips on Ships t-shirt. Sips on Ships. Sips on Ships. That's what we're wearing that day. And then we're supposed to be dressing for Halloween. I don't know exactly what day it's going to be, whether it's going to be the day of Halloween, because if it is the evening of Halloween, that means it's the last night on the ship. Because Halloween night is the last night on the ship because we disembark the next morning. So the day we go to Coco Cay is the evening that they may be having the Halloween something, unless they're just going to do it earlier on. So Etta says, yes, those cargo pants. Nice. Thank you. But if they do, we have 2 Halloween shirts we're trying to choose from. We got 2 of them. One says, I'm here for the booze. So actually, after dinner on Tuesday, we will be doing Tuesday Libations. Okay. This is the shirt we're going to be wearing for Tuesday Libations. I'm here for the booze. Okay. Here for the booze. And we're going to be wearing a mask to go with it. Where's my mask at? Oh, here it goes. And so we decided, instead of doing a whole big get up, I can't hear the sound. We at the nightclub. Okay, well, don't worry about the sound, man. So we're going to be doing little bunny mask, but it's like supposed to be a scary bunny skull mask. And that way, the bottom is open and we can still do our drinks. So we can still be scary. We can still be scary and still drink our drinks from the bottom. So that was one of the reasons both me and him got this. We both got this, and it's just going to go with this Here for the Booze t-shirt. All right. And we have another t-shirt for the actual Halloween night, because it's not guaranteed that Halloween night is going to be exactly on the day that we do Tuesday Libations. So we wanted to make sure that we had a t-shirt for Halloween. And this says, this is my scary drinking costume. There you go. So we wearing this with the mask on our face. That's our official costume for the Halloween party that they have on the ship. So that's what we doing there. Fasten Tree, I hope they having a good time too. They should be all right out there. They've been gone, and then when they come back, they're gonna still be gone. They're gonna be getting on the Mardi Gras, everything when they get back. They actually was gonna be going to some of the same ports that we was going to, but they was gonna be done before we finished, so we won't be able to see them. All right. Dinner for days 6 and 7. So I got 2 dresses. One is blue, one is white. And just so you know, I'm going to have this crop jean jacket to go on with it. Okay. So let me show y'all. So this is a crop jean jacket. I like this jacket because you can dress it up, dress it down. You can dress it up, dress it down. But I like how you can wear it over stuff. So this is my sundress. It's low in the back, but it actually ties. So it really just shows your whole back with the straps in the back. But it's covered in the front and it's long. It goes all the way down to your ankles. And so, it's just going to be light blue. The dress, of course, is not all the way up here, y'all. But I didn't put the dress on. I look better in the dress. And it's going to be nice and long along with this jacket. And then I also have the white dress. Hold on, let me fold this up. I'm gonna have to make sure I get all this stuff ironed. That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get on the ship. I'm gonna get the stateroom steward. I'll be like, give me the bag. Give me the bag. Give me the bag. Cause don't give me that little paper bag. Cause that little paper bag is gonna rip when I put all these clothes in there. Okay? They're gonna rip when I put all these clothes in there. And I'm gonna need you to give me a big bag and let me throw it in there. And I'm gonna tell them you need to press everything. Don't wash nothing. I need you to press it and no starch. I just need you to get the what's the names out. And then this is the long white dress. And this one is pretty simple in the back. But this one is the straps here. So this is going to go underneath the jacket as well. Because at dinner time, it gets chilly in there. They got the air condition on and everything. So this is also a short one. But the difference is this one is a little higher in the front, like where your calves are. And then this in the back goes all the way down to your ankles. So that will be yes, YOLO. YOLO, you actually saw the other white one. The white one like my blue one. This one is asymmetrical at the bottom, but it is similar to the same thing. But it's the exact same one as the light blue one. Yep. All right. And yes, I don't mind recycling my clothes, honey. Cause ain't nobody paying for my clothes. So yeah, you're gonna see it on a couple of trips. Oh gosh. Ooh, all right. So as I stated, I always pack something, usually 2 outfits a day on a cruise, daytime and dinner. And then usually, like I said, there's usually those casual outfit clothes and casual outfits that you wear like in the evening after you done took your shower and stuff, but you still want to run downstairs. Um, and I already told you about those. And then I also have like 2 little sundresses just in case it is extremely hot. If it is extremely hot and I just want to chill around the ship, then I will wear these tank dresses, which is a little fitting. And it's a racer back. This is the back of it, the racer back. And I got one that's leopard print. One that's leopard print. And this also looks cute with the little jean jacket as well. And this other one is my fave, and I take it, I think, on almost every cruise. And I usually wear it on 80s night if I'm not fully dressed for 80s night, because it's just because it got the psychedelic colors in it. But it's the same type tank dress, except it's just tie-dye. That's all. It's just something to chill in. Something to chill in. So these are like those extra little pieces, but they're not heavy pieces. They're very light. They don't weigh much of anything. And I have a black one, which I don't have to open, but it's just like the other ones. And with the black one, this is what I would wear with it if I decide, hey, I'm going from daytime to nighttime and I want to keep it on, or we go eat some lunch somewhere and it's kind of cool, then this is just like a little poncho just to put on with it. I can also put it on with my bathing suit, but it's really just to lay it over with the dress. It's really just to lay it over with the dress. That's all. It's just a little poncho, little kimono, just to accent it a little bit. All right. Y'all got me unfolding stuff. Everything was all packed in there. I gotta put it back in, but it's okay. Everything is folded. Because guess what? When I get on that ship, they going to have to iron it any goddamn way and bring it back to me on hangers. So that's the way that is. All right. Now, those are the outfits. So that's what I do. So if you notice, I didn't overpack. I'm not bringing a bunch of shoes. Oh, let me show you my shoes. First, let me put these back in my bag, okay? Because I got to be coordinated because I can't not put this stuff back in here. That just messed up my whole effort. So very nice, vibrant colors. Thank you. What's up, Scott? Have you recovered from the worm? Have you recovered from the worm? I did just fine. Matter of fact, I think that worm put me to sleep last night, Scott. That worm put me to sleep. I slept like a baby last night and got up on time for work this morning. Sure did. Sure did. Put this there, and then I'll show y'all my shoes. Oh, before I do that, my pajamas. I usually have 2 sets of pajamas. So this is like just a tube dress. It looked like a newspaper, you know, but it's real thick. Fashion Nova. It's a tube dress. So I just use it just to put it on. You know, don't want to be restrictive, you know, when you want to let her breathe at night and stuff. So, and then this one is like, I call it my old lady auntie pajamas right here. Right here. This is just a, you know, anything sexy I got, I won't be showing on here. That's for Timmy's eyes only. Timmy's eyes only. All right, let me put this in. Let me put this in the suitcase before I forget. All right. And hold on. You know what? I'm wondering if I should wear my white top to go with this instead of that black one. But since I'm wearing black sneakers, I just feel like I should wear that one. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. Let me show you the shoes, y'all. Yes, air out. Scott, you cleaned your whole kitchen. I know, right? Where's your dancing video at, Scott? You said you was going to dance the video. Yes, YOLO, the coochie needs to air out. It needs to air out. All right, so y'all saw the shoes to go with the dressy dress. So these are the type of shoes that I bring. Very simple. And I promise you, once you buy these, you probably won't even need no heels no more. So for my everyday flip-flops, you know, just kicking it, going to the pool, whatever, nothing extravagant. It's just my Clarks, just some regular old Clark black ones, okay? They're a little dusty, but that's okay. It serves its purpose. And then what I do is for dinner, I don't usually wear heels, like I said, unless it's dressy. And however, I do wear dressy flip-flops, and these are real thick gems. So here, these are real thick gems right here. And I'll get a little closer in case y'all want to see the stones on here. So I have these, and they come in different colors. So I have a white pair, and I have a black pair, but they also have a pair, a gold pair, and a pewter pair. So I also have the black pair right here. So I figured if I bring the black rhinestone ones and the white rhinestone ones, they'll go with everything that I'm wearing. And it won't matter. And my feet won't hurt. I'm not wearing no heels. They flat. They gonna fit in my suitcase. Now these are $39, just so you know. But this is leather, just so you know. This is leather, and these stones is like is for these some good stones. These ain't them cheap rhinestone, them things that they just stick on here. These are actually enclasped in the little claw, and they actually, when they send them to you, they actually have extra stones just in case one of the stones come loose, out of the tongs. You can go ahead and use it to replace it. Let me see. Thank you, Etta. Foodie, what's up, Vicky? How you doing? Those sandals are pretty. They are, Vicky. Thank you so much. Let me see here. Use the mesh bags too. Yes, the mesh bags are good. Those actually keep the stones in place. They won't be rubbing on stuff. Last time I think I used when I didn't use them, the stone came out. It got snagged onto something, pulled the claw open, and then the stone fell out. So I had to replace it. And then, of course, that's my shoe wear. There's no other shoes. It's either sneakers, those those gold heels for that dressy night. And every other evening, as you saw, they were either, long pants or a long dress. No one's going to see my feet, so I don't need to wear heels. So I just make sure that I wear my dressy flats, the rhinestone ones, so when they do see my feet, it's nice and glittery, and it looks, it looks fancy, it looks dressy. So I got a black pair and I got a white pair. So that's what I do there. So I don't have to worry about bringing a whole bunch of shoes to match everything. Oh, and I can't forget, I got my big magnet, y'all, to stick up on the wall. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it before. I don't know if y'all seen it in one of my other videos, but you will see it. This will be hung outside the door. It's actually like an advertisement with my QR code for Event Yours a Spirit. So that goes in my bag as well. And of course, I got underwears and panties and all that stuff. Now, this is the part that most people don't realize actually takes up weight in their suitcase. I just want to tell you this. So because of that, only clothes and shoes, well, my shoes, go in my suitcase. And so right now, I guarantee you my suitcase is probably 41, 42 pounds. Like you could go up to 51. However, you'd be surprised what takes up space. You know what takes up space? This doggone toiletry bag. This toiletry bag is probably about 8 pounds by itself, depending on what you got in there. So I actually have to go through this right here. Hey, ma'am. Yes, I'm live. Oh. You gonna say hello? Yeah. Say hey. Hello. She's saying hey. Well, I got them through my Bluetooth, so they might not be able to hear you. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm back from the store. Okay. However, shout out to Hard Travel. They actually booked us on the first time we went on the Icon. TJ was able to use his military discount as well as everything else, and we still got our great rate. So I just want to let you know that. Yes, Etta, that's the Virgo niece, honey. That is her. All right, so these are items that were in here before during my last trip. So let me go ahead and bring the phone a little closer so then y'all can see. So y'all can see some stuff. Hold on, let me move this out the way. Move this closer, a little bit closer. All right. So, as I told you, when you write your little notepad, you'll never forget what you need. Because if you write stuff down over time, then you'll catch everything. So, just so you know, so when I pack toiletries, the best thing to do for me is get dressed in my mind and go to bed in my mind. shower in my mind, use the bathroom in my mind. What is it that you're going to need when you're doing all those things? So if I'm waking up in the morning, or well, I'm going to do if I'm going to bed since I got my bonnet in my hand. So since my hair is in braids and it's long, then I'm going to bring my long bonnet, my bonnet where I can just put the braids in and be done, right? That's going to go in there. And because I don't have much to do with my hair, I probably bring my little thing of edge control, right? It's in the bathroom. It's not in here right now because I took it out. It's in my other bonnet that I had, but I'm not going to get up and get it. But usually what I do is I have like those little containers about this small, and I'll take the edge control out of the big jar and scoop it in there. And then that is my travel one, and it usually lasts me for pretty much all my trips for the year. Um, then I figured, okay, if I'm going to bed, brush my teeth and stuff. So of course you got your toothbrush, and your toothpaste, and your tongue scrubber, and all that great stuff. So all that is there. Then you wake up in the morning, and so you got to wash your tail. So and don't mind this. This is actually old. I need to take this off. But these little silicone things to go on top is to keep your, the tops that just pop open or whatever. That's to keep them from popping open with pressure. So this is an example of what it does. You put it on top of it, so then that way you don't have to worry about their little silicone covers, and they usually come in a pack. You probably will get like 8 of them in there for like $3 or something like that. Amazon, of course. And then you put it on top of the caps that you're worried about. Oh, it might pop open, or those little lotion things where you press and it opens up on the other side. Well, if it's a lot of pressure in the air, you're gonna actually feel. I mean, the it's gonna actually pop open. So this is to keep it from popping open and getting like stuff spilling all in your bag. So I also get lotion. So after you wash up, you got to get lotion. And the reason I bring the big bottle is because me and hubby will be using it. So that one is almost empty, which means that's going to be in the trash. So we won't even be packing it coming back, because that's pretty much going to be it. Let me see. Everything in the toiletry bag stays in the bag. That is true. But the problem is this. I only have one toiletry bag. I need to make 2 toiletry bags because I may not need to bring everything every time. So um, if I'm going by myself somewhere, I don't need to bring all of this. I don't need to bring that big one. I don't need to bring that big lotion and stuff like that, which usually is the part that takes up most of the space in here, right? I'm usually going to bring my smaller travel bag because it's just for me. If I am traveling with me and him, then what you see here is what I'm traveling with. If it's me, him, and Herleia, then it's the same thing, except it just might be more items, okay? Um, so I also need my contact solution and some extra contacts, which I use. I usually put at least 3 pairs in here. So just in case I need to take the ones I have out or something gets in my eye, that's basically what it is. If you need to use your face wash, that's in here as well. And of course, you go to the bathroom, you got to bring the air, the air freshener. You can't be in there funking up them cruise bathrooms be those cruise bathrooms be funking up the room, honey. You can't escape nowhere. Can't escape nowhere. I also have face toner, which I could use like Sea Breeze to clean my face at the end of the night. Also have sunscreen. Yes, this is 100 plus. Can't find that really anymore, but we do have 70 plus sunscreen. We do have little floss things. See, and there's 2 of them in here. See what I mean? I don't need to bring 2. I only need to bring 1. So this one is going back in the room with all the travel stuff, and this is one that's gonna come with me. Okay. Of course, like I told y'all, I got to make sure I have my patches. Get your recovery patches. I'm telling y'all, it worked. It worked. I'm telling you, it works. It works. It works. So I will be taking my patches with me. You don't have to take the whole pack. It's like 28 patches comes in here because it's 4 in each of these packs. So hubby ain't gonna use none of them, but it's 7 days. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the rest of these in the room where all of them, we keep all the travel stuff and recovery patches. I'm just gonna take 2 packs. That's gonna be about 8 of them. Um, because I just want to make sure, just in case TJ wants. So I'm just gonna take these 2 packs, and the rest of these are actually gonna go back in the room where all the travel stuff. We keep little bins that have all the little travel things. Of course, if I wear makeup, if I decide to put some makeup on for dinner, I have the little makeup wipes, makeup removal wipes from off my face. But usually when I go on vacation, I don't really wear much makeup. I may put some eyeshadow on, like for the dressy night, lipstick and powder. But when you got good skin, you don't need a lot of makeup. But I just want to look like I did something to my face when going out. And of course, you got to get the perfume. Shout out to Watson and Leo, who got this for me for my birthday last year. This is actually a roll-on oil, um, and it smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. They got me 3 of them. It's so good, so good. And also, let me show y'all something. So, and we took this when we went to Greece. So when we went to Greece and we wasn't sure what we needed on the plane, this is actually a washcloth. It's a disposable washcloth, which means it doesn't tear, it doesn't do all of that. You can actually, it looks like a little bar soap, but when you wet it, it expands. Um, and you use it to wash your face and like literally wash up if you want to. And then you just throw it away. Now, TJ likes these. These come in a pack. You can get them from Amazon as well. These I call them travel washcloths. Um, but these are also good. Like there's been times when I've traveled someplace. Um, you say yes, that's a tight space. Those little bathroom they are. Yes, that worked. I took plenty on that Super Bowl cruise. Mm-hmm. Yes, those are the ones I use for my eyeliner. What the oh, you talking about the makeup removal ones? Yeah, they're small. Um, yes, those oils are so good. It's from Leo Brother KSL. Um, but these washcloths here, we took them on to Greece so we can wash our face in the morning and all that type of stuff. Um, but TJ likes to use them because like when we get off the ship and stuff and he thinks, he's like he gonna be sweating or whatever, he can wet this washcloth, wring it out, and then that way he'll have something to wipe his face and everything with while he's out. Okay. Or he'll have something where he can just pour some water on it, squeeze it, and actually wash his face and head, like wipe his face and head and then fold it back up. So these are actually good and I like these. These are good to keep replenished. Um, of course, we got to have deodorant, right? So always bring deodorant. Got to bring the smell good lotion. That's what's in here. Got me some Bath and Body Works. I believe this is strawberry pound cake. So got me smelling like a snack, good enough to eat, of course. Of course, we got to have our medication. You need headache medicine, nausea medicine, stomach ache medicine. If you're constipated, got some laxatives in here. Have Benadryl in case you break out. Also have some what are these? Oh, Tylenol for those who can't take Excedrin. So you got to get your little that and your little first aid kit. First aid kit got little Neosporin and some band-aids and everything. That's in here. Um, of course, I need my glasses because your girl is blind. I wear contacts. So if not, I got to make sure I bring my glasses. And just so y'all know how blind your girl is, I want to see if y'all can see how blind I am in my right eye. I want y'all to look at this prescription. Y'all see this prescription? Y'all see how thick that damn glass is? That's the bottom of a Coca-Cola bottle. Y'all see this? Look at that. Do y'all see how far I look in this one? That's how blind. That's how blind your girl is. Okay, look at it. That's why I don't wear them. I wear these goddamn contacts. Ugh. I wear these damn contacts. Uh, of course, you know I got my little bingo sticker because they want to charge a heifer $2 for this damn thing. I'm like, you out your damn mind. YOLO said, no judgment. Don't be talking about me nor my friend. Yeah, look. I ain't worried about nobody talking about me about these dumb glasses. Them is some thick motherfuckers. And this is my little fan. And I don't take this like out, like if we're going out. This is actually for when if I do my makeup and I want to dry it. This is a portable fan and you just see here. I also have one that plugs into the bottom of my phone. And it's no bigger than the size of this. It's very small. You plug it on the bottom of your phone and it serves as a fan wherever you go because you're always going to carry your phone, right? And you can have it on there as well as it also helps to charge it basically as well. So that's what I'm doing. Let me see. You taking your fanny pack too? I am. I'm about to show you all of that too. All right, so let me go ahead and throw this in here because I haven't really officially packed all my toiletries. I got to organize all this stuff, but I just took it out just for y'all. But I'm glad you brought that up, Wanston, because that's what's in this other bag next to me. Oh, sorry. And don't forget, this is my makeup bag. This is like, this is where I put my like eyeliner, lipstick, my powder or whatever. That's what goes in here. And this goes in the toiletry bag as well. And I need to look through here because usually depending on what I pack, I don't have to pack as many lipsticks because I can always have a lipstick that it just works with everything. All right. So, um, So this is actually our toiletry suitcase. So when me and TJ travel, because TJ's shoes are heavy, he has to pack his shoes in a different bag. Otherwise, he's always gonna go overboard with the weight. So since he has to carry a second bag anyway, we use that bag for his shoes and my toiletry stuff. So we just put everything in there. So, uh-oh. So in here, this is where you make sure you get all your chargers. Don't forget, got all your chargers for your watch. Don't forget, you get your little multiples right here. You plug it in one, and there you go. Bam, you got 4 chargers right there. Got to make sure you get your camera, your light, your tripod, your portable charger, my Ray-Ban glasses. All of that goes in my backpack because I don't pack that in the actual suitcase because I don't need them stealing my stuff, basically. And I usually bring 2 of these. One for TJ on his side of the bed and one for me and one for mine. Making sure you also have your little pouches for your luggage tags. So I have to print my stuff out. This is from a previous trip. And your neck pillow, not for the plane. I actually sleep with this. You know why? Because your girl, when I have my lashes done, I can't sleep on my face. My lashes will be crushed up. So what I do is I sleep on the air pillow so my face does not lay flat, smushed into the pillow. So I always bring an airplane pillow. And I usually bring my fanny pack. So in terms of my fanny packs, usually bring my fanny pack. This is one fanny pack right here. And this is the one that I will bring if I'm not bringing like a bunch of big stuff. So now that I have that tripod, let me see how much it actually fits in my pouches. So this is my book bag, y'all. Okay, this is my book bag that I carry on my back. Usually what goes in here is my case full of all of my charging equipment. But most of this stuff I won't need to bring. I won't need to bring all of this charging stuff, but I just like to keep everything in there. So I usually carry it, but it just has like all of my camera chargers and all of that stuff. But since I won't be taking that camera with me, it'll mainly be just my phone. I'll bring my DigiPro. So I might just leave everything in here, but that's what's in here. And I usually put the chargers and anything, wires, chargers, it all goes in here and it stays with me in this backpack. I don't pack it in my suitcase. Let me get my, oh shoot, I can't get my tripod because the phone is on a tripod. But just wanted you to know that that tripod should fit in this pouch right here. Should fit in this pouch right here. It'll fit this way, not straight across, but it'll fit calicorner, which is a good thing because then you can wear it and you can just put it in there and along with your phone and you'll be good. Um, Another thing I do is I usually choose which bag am I going to bring, and it really depends on what I'm wearing. Okay, so we are having a dressy night, so I will have to get my gold bag, and my gold bag. Let me get my gold bag so I can show you my gold bag to go with that. But it always has to be able to fit my phone and everything. I'll be right back. What my gold one looks like. So, usually if I go on a cruise and I'm trying to be dressy with stuff, usually it's something like this, right? Some very simple, got a little snap, unzip it, put your stuff in, snap it together, and then you just wear it around your wrist like that. And I have a gold one like this. So this one will match my gold dress, basically. So I usually get something that's light. And when I say light, I don't even think this damn thing weighs like 3 grams. Literally, it's very, very, very light, but it'll be a gold one. But usually, these are the size pouches that I usually bring. But now that I have that smaller tripod, I don't have to worry about the longer one. But usually, I would bring like this big fat one right here. And I don't need that anymore. So I'll just be bringing my dressy one for that night. I'll be bringing this since most of the time what color I'm going to have on my feet is most likely going to be them black sneakers or those black flip-flops. So I'm just going to bring this one. This is the Royal Caribbean pouch bag. And then my Michael Kors one is for like when I go to dinner because it's a little more dressy and it'll also fit everything that I need in here. And most likely I probably won't use my camera during the night. I'll just use my camera during the day, like if I'm actually going to vlog. But if it's just going to be capturing certain things throughout the day, I'll just use my phone and the tripod, and that can go in here. So that's what I packed. And you can't forget Your portable straws. So you know on the cruise ships, they be like, oh, we don't have no straws and all that type of stuff. And you know some of y'all be like, I ain't drinking off no cup. Whatever. You could drink off the cup. What's up, Edna? How you doing? Welcome in. Um, and if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Um, so these are portable stainless steel straws. They come in a little pouch like this, and they have like a little keychain hook. It actually comes with like that big metal hook thing, that little, that heavy one, look like a little janitor clamp. That comes with this, and it's actually in the bag. But you take this out, you unscrew it, but this is the case. And then this is the straw, and you just extend the straw. And here goes your straw. And then when you're done, put it down, make sure you wipe it off. And then it also has, here goes a little thing you clean it with, just so you know. It sticks in here just to hold it in here, but you don't sip it with this in there, but you take this out and leave it in your little case. But when you're storing it, you put it in there and just put it back in the case. And there you go. You always got a straw with you. Doesn't matter. You put that in your little pouch. And of course, everybody, you get yourself a water cup. So then that way you always have your water. You don't have to worry about getting the drink package. Since I get drinks with Royal Caribbean in the casino, we will not be getting a drink package. We will be buying our drinks a la carte if we feel like getting a drink outside the casino. But I'm fine with getting my drinks out of the casino. And we pretty much already did our bar crawl on the icon. If you missed it, go ahead and go check out my videos. Just look under the Sips and Ships playlist and you'll see all of the icon ship bars on the ship. Um, and then you can't, please, folks, never forget when you are traveling on your trip, make sure you also pack your passport. Some cash, some credit cards. If you're an American Express person like I am, make sure you still bring a MasterCard and or a Visa, because there are places sometimes if you plan on getting off the ship, they may not take American Express, but MasterCard and Visa are almost all the time being used. So just remember that. So I always put my passport is the first thing I pack, and it goes in my backpack, because I don't bring purses when I travel. I'm not wearing a purse. It's just my backpack. And I always print out. I know I got everything on my phone, but I always print out what the hell I need to print out. That means my hotel reservation, my the plane. Well, I text that to myself, so I don't print that out. But the hotel reservation information, the cruise um, boarding pass, all that stuff. Of course the luggage tags and things like that. I print all that stuff out anyway, fold it up and put it inside. I do all of that. It doesn't matter whether you got it on your phone or not, because guess what? Sometimes the Wi-Fi may not work. Even though most of the time what I'll do is I'll usually move my pass or whatever to, like with Royal Caribbean, you can move it to your wallet. So like you don't need Wi-Fi for that. It's almost like screenshotting it, but it's not screenshotting it. You just put it in your wallet, in your little electronic wallet, and you can do that. And that is pretty much it, y'all. That is how I pack, what I pack, and I only pack what I need. And right after I get off with you all, I'm just gonna organize my stuff back in my bag and take out some of the stuff from my toiletries and only keep what I need. And that is pretty much it. So thank you all for joining me. Let me see. Night, all eyes are heavy. Okay, YOLO, look, me too. Ooh, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, definitely, I got to go. Um, but thanks for y'all for packing with me. That's pretty much it. Of course, I take 50, 11 million pair of underwears, just so y'all know. And I do always take a pair of Spanx, just in case, things need to be a little tucked during the, up under the dress or whatever. But other than that, everything's good. Thank you, Cruising Chris. You're welcome. You welcome. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll see you next time. Next time y'all see me live will most likely be, I don't know. We might go live when we get to Miami, if we're at one of the bars or whatever. But if not, next time y'all see us, we'll be sail away. I'll see y'all then. Bye.